Hello and welcome. Today it's about mounting the scope on your rifle. First we install the lower halves of the mounting rings. When we mount the rings, we press the rings forward in the stud of the Picatinny rail, because the recoil would like to push the rifle under the scope to the rear. The exception here are semi-automatics. Because of the shots and charging action, we push the mounts backwards. You should not push one side forward and one side back, as this can cause unintentional tensions. The distance we choose right in the middle. Here on the mounting with quick change lever, the distance is given by the lever before. When we have the rings mounted, we simply cut out of latex gloves 2 strips in about the measurement of the rings. Now we put it in the rings. The latex is a very good bonding agent between scope and rings. I would recommend you never glue rings. A piece of latex is more relaxed alternative and works for all caliber. And above all, it's easy to remove without leaving any damage. Now we carefully put our scope in. I recommend you to put the scope as far forward as possible. Sometimes customers ask for stock extensions and sometimes the scopes are really wide in the back. And you have the jackpot when this whole thing is glued. Everyone about 1.7 meter should push the scope forward. Especially while often shoot while lying, where the body is bent more over the rifle. Now we put the upper sides of the mounts on and easily tighten the screws. I make sure that the gap between the mounting top and bottom on both sides are pretty much the same. If the screws are lightly tightened, the scope can still be easily moved. From here, many versions are used to get the scope parallel to the weapon. But since the alignment with different bubble levels etc. is a little bit complicated, we make it safe and easy. We just take a parallel tool. For example, a caliper, and now jam this underneath the scope, like here between the Picatinny rail and the bottom of the scope, which is parallel. Now we can make both surfaces parallel to each other. We can also take a big Allen key or other parallel tools. Now carefully, slowly tighten the screws, slowly, piece by piece. If you really want to have a value for a torque wrench, it should be a maximum 1.5 to 2 Newton meter. It's better to use this hand tight, but without any lever tool. Then we are already finished. Of course, you can now also remove your rifle scope, including the assembly, and fine-tune in which track you want to put it. Do not forget to push the scope forward again and fix the mounting. I hope this was informative for you. See you soon.